Where do you stand on Squaw Mountain? Where do the Colorado Democratic candidates for CO3 and Boebert? We're going to hear what Boebert has to say about Squaw Mountain. Apparently, there's a mountain that's named Squaw Mountain. Where do you stand on the renaming of landmarks and mountain peaks with names of Native Americans that may be considered offensive, such as Squaw Mountain? So, Sol Sandoval, she says, as a woman of indigenous descent, it's offensive to her personally. We need to respect our heritage, rename these landmarks and peaks with better, more respectful designations. And I agree. Squaw Mountain. Frisch, was that Alex or Adam? Adam Frisch. The relevant jurisdiction should work with local Native American communities who should drive the discussions and come into agreement on any possible renaming. It's important to come to the table together to understand issues from different perspectives, not to just react based on preconceived notions. I believe in dialogue, getting out there, talking to people, working on issues together, conversation, listening to viewpoints. It's what made my years on city council so successful, and that's what I intend to continue in Congress. Okay. Alex Walker. Ironically, to whitewash a mountain's name is to whitewash the problem. Instead of fighting over a name, let's spend our energy redirecting resources to the communities in question. Fights over names give racists like Lauren Boebert an easy way to ridicule people of color. Stop taking the bait. Yates, some guy named Yates, he says it's not just Native Americans who find those names offensive. Anyone with a history book and a willingness to be honest about our past cringes when they see names like that. I think they should be changed. Good job, Yates. Lauren Boebert. Y'all ready? Everybody, are you sitting down? Brace yourself. Lauren Boebert's about to say something. You know she's going to say something. I worry there's certain renaming efforts where wokeism may overreach for every person that expresses concern about these issues. I hear from others that are proud to be associated with sports teams, schools, and products that hold Native Americans and others in high esteem. Boebert, the right-wing white trash from Florida. Yeah, I bet you got some organizations that, they hold them in high esteem. I like the Native American warrior spirit. But wokeism, Don Coram says, history is important. Monuments and landmarks commemorate and oftentimes honor a period, person, or event in history. We should not be in the business of trying to erase history. Rather, we should be learning from it. Couldn't we, instead of Squaw Mountain, couldn't we just say Native American Woman Mountain? How about just an actual, how many Native American women are there? There's like, half of them, right? Half of them. So it's just famous Native American women. Nancy Ward, Lozen, Pocahontas, Lyda Conley, Maria Tallchief, Elizabeth Peratrovich, Mary G. Ross, Nancy Ward, it's weird to hear, Ashley Collingbull, Pine Leaf, Suzanne Schoen Harjo, Dateste Mary G. Ross, Elaine Miles, Sheila Tusi, Misty Upham, Sachin Littlefeather, Geraldine Keems, Toe Knotson, Carmelo, Wilma Mankiller, Nancy Ward, Buffalo Calf Road Woman, Suzanne La Flèche Picotti, Sacagawea. That's the one I was trying to. Sacagawea. Nancy Ward, Lozen, Sarah Winnemucca. All right, so name the mountain after any one of those women and name it after their name and name it after their Native American name. There you go. There you go. You're not erasing history. You're not being offensive. You keep the history and you're showing the high esteem that Lauren Boebert pretends she has for people of color. Yeah, when I think of Lauren Boebert, I'm like, God, she is the biggest anti-racist I know. Lauren Boebert. I'm sure you don't have to dig much to find some shit there, frankly. So what's my point? Can't we all just get along? Here's another question. The Democratic representative hasn't been elected to the 3rd Congressional District in over a decade, and redistricting just gave Republicans an even greater political advantage. What makes you think that the district is going to flip blue this November? Adam Frisch, I'm confident the majority of the people in our district, Democrats and Republicans and independents alike, are tired of our current representatives' betrayal of her district. Her. People want a representative who will represent them, not their own self-interest. Only a moderate Democrat that aligns with rural values can build a coalition with the moderate Republicans and the independents to defeat her, bring some common sense and decency and the hard-working people of Colorado's 3rd District. I'm Adam Frisch. Sol Sandoval, is it soul? Do you pronounce Sol Sandoval like soul? Let's vote for some soul. We need some soul. No. Colorado, we need some soul. Vote for soul. 40% of the district are unaffiliated voters, and they are the key. Redistricting also included many of the historically Latino communities in the San Luis Valley. I'm fully bilingual, and I cannot engage voters who otherwise may not feel this race speaks to them. I can reach Latino voters who may not have voted in the last election. Alex Walker, I'm the only candidate who can beat Lauren Boebert because I have electrified moderate voters and the progressive voters alike. I don't pledge fealty to party politics. I am my own man, and I make decisions based on my values and community. We've reached thousands of undecided voters and 1 million undecided voters nationwide in a month. Just think what we could accomplish by November. Victory. Victory at all cost. Victory. It's all in one word. Victory. Victory, victory, victory. So there you go. That's Alex Walker and Adam Frisch. Or is it Alex Frisch and Adam Walker? Nobody knows. 2 white men. We don't need any more white people in Congress, okay? We need a brown indigenous Native American. We need a brown, a Chicana. We need a working class Chicana. That's what we need. We need a working class Chicana. What? Lauren Boebert? Nah. Let's get ourselves a working class Chicana. What do you think, Democrats? A working class Chicana who's not a fucking blowhard piece of shit that's, calm and sober, speaks level, is communicating with us, letting us all know what is going on. Sol Sandoval for Congress. Please join me this Sunday, June 12th in Cortez. If you're in Montezuma County, pay attention at the Lounge and Lizard at 11 a.m. for a meet and greet before the primary election. I would love to see you there. I will also have yard signs available if you would like one. Thank you. Thank you. At the Lounge and Lizard. At the Lounge and Lizard. Here is Sol Sandoval. Oh. Working class Chicana. Working class Chicana for the public option. I think she's moderate in a lot of her views. But, so come meet Sol Sandoval, 3D3 candidate running for Congress, Lounge and Lizard. Let's go ahead and give out a little heart. Let's go ahead and give out a little share. Are you in Pueblo, Trinidad, Rocky Ford, or La Junta area, and you're able to show support for Sol Sandoval's campaign by putting a sign in your yard, window, or business? Because she's got signs available through the Democratic Party chairs for these areas available now. Please help get the word out about her campaign during these last few weeks before the primary on June 28th. I deeply appreciate all the support everyone has given me during this election. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Signs can be picked up at the Pueblo headquarters, Democratic HQ, today after 5 p.m. Say in Schwentra in El Aria. Okay. Yard sounds available. Let's give her a little heart there. Endorsement announcement. I'm proud to announce I've received the endorsement of the Communication Workers of America, COWY State Council. In Colorado, 14 CWA local unions represent telecommunications.